Welcome back to Panther Wave. Man, we rolling these Crown Vic balls. We trying to keep them going, keep them staying strong, and keeping them looking good. So the topics of the day is what is it like driving with Adtr front and rear sway bars? Adtr front and rear sway bars. Finally got both sway bars installed. I can tell you right now, it makes a big difference. Without doing any other modification, you can have stock shocks, stock tires, stock wheels, stock control arms, all of that, and just bolt you on a set of Adtr front and rear sway bars, and it turns the car into like a big Miata. I say a big Miata. But when you go to add it, when you pair those sway bars with Bilstein shocks, and then you pair the sway bars with the Bilstein shocks with the CHE rear control arms, it tightens up the whole car. But then after that, so now your suspension is trying to find the weak point. It's trying to find the weak point. Like, all right, you're stiffening up my shock, you're stiffening up my sway bar end links with the stiffer sway bars, you're stiffening up my rear control arms, so now I got to find the weak point. So what I am experiencing now, the weak point is my Watts link. Yeah, that's my weak point now. So that's the next order of business for this car is your Watts link. Because currently right now, even with the sway bars, I'm still getting like this like twisty motion in the rear end. It's, it feels still unstable, and I believe that's the bushings with the Watts link. So it's just another one of those deals when you're upgrading parts and making things stiffer, is going to keep trying to find the weakest point. Oh, and another thing is a weak point on these cars is the ball joints, the front ball joints. So definitely when you go to start modding the suspension, I would probably recommend starting with the lower control arms, putting new lower control arms and starting from there. I kind of did it the opposite way. I kind of did easy first, things that I can do, and then I can probably down the line get things squared away for the lower control arm. So that's next. But besides that, riding with the sway bars, people get in the car, sometimes you can barely tell. So like I just felt this twist motion like that. Yeah, I think that's that Watts link back there. Even with new sway bars. But I can just feel where it just hits a certain bump in the road or a twist. Yeah, that doesn't feel good. It's like I'm doing all these modifications, but the car still feels old. I'm trying to make it feel tight and new. But that Watts link is like, no, buddy, you forgot about me. You need me. You need me. And I need you. So you can replace me. So that's what that Watts link is talking about back there. So that's definitely something that needs to be done on these cars when you go to improving on the performance and the suspension. Like I said, when you go to try to put the power down, you're gonna need that Watts link upgrade. So you can get one. Let's see, CHE has one. Metco, they have a billet one. You can also buy that through adtr.net as well. So like I say, man, just Gotta treat them right and do what you can on these cars. I'm just happy that it's still running, man. Like, it's 25 years old now. Well, 24. 99, 25, 24. So, I just did a transmission flush and filter change. I've probably done that probably a little bit excessive since I've owned it for 4 years, 5 years now. But it's shifting good. I do have an aluminum dry shaft that I need to get installed. And another thing that's going on with it now is I'm getting some detonation. You know, when I go to floor it, and it sounds like marbles in the engine. So that's another thing I got to work on figuring out. I got to pull a couple of spark plugs and see what they look like. Currently, I am running NGK TR6 spark plugs. And I think they're one heat range colder. And another thing you can do is talk to Marty. Oh, that's a nice Lincoln Town car right there. You can talk to Marty at Mo's Speed Shop. He'll get you a tune for all the mods. So, like I said, man, you just got to keep working on them, keep maintaining them. Just try to keep them going, man. These are good cars. They last long as you take care of them. Do the oil changes. I'm about ready for another oil change now. Working with the, what's the name of the oil? Oh, the Valvoline Restore oil. So I'm on my third. Coming up oil change will be my third oil change. So I'm on my second oil change. So it seems like it's making the engine run quieter. I think I may be having less oil consumption. Maybe. I'll have to keep trying and testing on that. So, like I said, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Like I said, get those sway bars. If you want to upgrade your car, make sure it's driving good. Get those sway bars. Like I said, y'all have a good day. Thanks for tuning in. Panther. Alright, so see, making this turn. Oh my goodness. Turns in. So like I'm taking this sweeping turn right here. You know, like wherever you turn it, it's just gonna go. And this is on 235, 60, 16-inch tires, right? So definitely taller tires than normal. Just a little bit wider. But you know, when you turn the car, it just goes, you know, on these sway bars. So I'm coming up on a turn. Just get to it. It's coming up. All right, here we go. So finna go ahead and make this sweeping turn signal on. Bring it over. It just goes in. I'm doing about 55 miles per hour. Speed limit 35. No brakes. And it just turns. Like, it just takes it. Like, you take that speed and, oh, I was doing 50 at that turn. I didn't even notice. So, once again, no brakes. It just turns in. and then it straightens out. Alright, here we go. And this is where the Watts link would probably help out too some more. So normally doing this speed, I'll be leaning all the way over this way in the seat. So doing about 50 now, 1500 RPM, 25, 40. Oh, then it just takes it. I mean, it slowed down, but the tires are just gripping. It's about 40 there. I know that Watts link back there crying though, but you can just feel it in your rib cage. Like the gravity the force just changed. Instead of it being like your whole body, now it's like in my rib cage. I can just feel it shifting over. Like I need some sports seats. That's just how much those sway bars taking effect.